And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I know I was working on the computer. The computer. You know, we've talked about in the past native advertising and how slipping content into news feeds is all the buzz and all the rage. Native content is something that people will click on. It's less annoying than those silly banner ads that you see all over the place. But sometimes native advertising can go wrong. If you're putting up a cute story and you don't do the fact check, sometimes it goes sideways. What are we talking about? Well, recently, BuzzFeed created some native advertising regarding Mini Coopers in 11 awesome facts you didn't know about Rhode Island. They messed up on their fact check, and PolitiFact for Rhode Island caught them on it and said, pants on fire. So let's take a look at what exactly happened with Mini Cooper and Rhode Island. 11 great things. So here's some of the 11 things that BuzzFeed wrote about Rhode Island and then put it in the stream. Rhode Island hosted the first circus. I bet you didn't know that. Back in 1774. And this, you know, it's illegal to throw pickle juice. Yes, it's illegal to throw pickle juice on a trolley in Rhode Island. The official name on the Great Seal of Rhode Island, by the way, is the state of Rhode Island and Providence plantations. The Industrial Revolution began in Rhode Island after Samuel Slater developed and constructed the first ever water-powered cotton mill back in 1790. Rhode Island was home to the first outdoor polo match ever, and guess what? Golf, the first national open golf tournament was back in 1895 in Rhode Island. And the first lawn tennis championship in 1899. And then, did you know that the official image for the state of Rhode Island is this? The chicken. Yeah, why not? The Rhode Island Red. Rhode Island was named after the Greek Isle of Rhodes. Rhode Island never adopted, by the way, the 18th Amendment, also known as Prohibition. And it was once illegal in Rhode Island to sell toothpaste and a toothbrush to the same customer on a Sunday. Now, the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, the image that you're seeing right there, that's not quite true. Fact check there in Rhode Island said, that's not exactly accurate. It's never really been against the law. And then the map of Rhode Island that they talk, this was named after the Isle of Rhodes, and they said in the article, the island was named after the Greek island of Rhodes, and they had this image with it. The only problem is, kids, that's not Greek writing. That's something called Cyrillic. But what the heck? Mini Cooper isn't normal anyway, right? Anyway, when you're doing fact checking, when you're doing native advertising in the stream, you got to make sure that whatever you're talking about, the facts are accurate. One more image we've got to show you, a Mini Cooper. We're on this Mini Cooper kick today. I don't know if you know about this or not, but this image and tweet, last week, the advertising firm Butler, Shine, Stern and Partners created a mini ad, which they tweeted from a Twitter account they also called Carlos D. Motor. And it says, as you can see, want to get your hands on my stick? It was, of course, a reaction to the new Carlos Danger handle for sexaholic Anthony Weiner. At this writing, though, this Carlos only had 289 followers with the one tweet, but we thought it was relatively clever. All right, when we come back, let's do the Facebook piece. Ryan, we'll do the Facebook piece, okay? I'm sorry, our special guest is Karen McCullough today, and she's waiting for us in Houston so that we can contact her and talk about Karen McCullough's story about self-promoting and self-branding and her really great use of video. But I want to share this story with you before we take a break. Facebook shares stock were up 17%. And why would that be? Well, there's one word. It's mobile. Facebook allows business to place ads in the news stream, just like we were talking about, that looks like native advertising. And because 71% of Facebook users access their Facebook postings via mobile at least once a month, bingo. So what's going on? The simplest explanation is this. Here's an image for you. What's going on is they are placing ads within the stream, and so that appear in desktop and in mobile the same way. And mobile streams are delivering all kinds of reactions for advertisers who have now increased their Facebook budgets. Now, all of this happens without irritating users to the extent that they stop looking at the ad and then move on to whatever their friends. And unlike banner ads, the format is attention grabbing and it offers a creative canvas to marketers. These are not your grandfather's banner ads, which you see over there on the right-hand side. We hate them. And by the way, not many people click on them anyway. Facebook's mobile news feeds are designed to blend in with the flow of posts from friends and brands that users get to update from. And while much of Facebook's success in mobile has to do with its unmatched scale and propensity of smartphone users to use their devices for social networking, a lot is the result of company strategy. It elected to integrate the desktop and mobile user experience as well as the ad experience. So there you go. Facebook seems to have captured the market when it comes to utilizing mobile to correctly push ads for other people. When we come back, we're going to be talking with Karen McCullough out of Houston, Texas. Karen is a nationally known speaker. She's a personal friend, and I caught a video that she did, and we're going to show you that a little bit later on too, because it is absolutely a stunning example of how you should use video to market yourself or your product. All that and more when we come back. Inside on Business, the News Hour, brought to us by our friends at FWRSA. FWRSA, tax and accounting professionals that will work hard for you until the cows come home. And also Bike World, the store that supports the sport in Urbandale, Ames, and in West Des Moines. All this is being made possible by our advertising agency, Inside Advertising, Marketing, and Communications. We'll be back with more right after this.